Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf, and I have arrived at the Fords of Ison, where things look rather nasty. Let's check to see if we could find anything in the area. Now, this looks like a enemy fortress right now, so I suspect we're not going to find Grimbold anywhere around here. Dunlendings, that's what we've got down here. I had better duck out of her way because we don't need to have to worry about that archer. Oh, there, she's still up there. All right, well, at least I was going to say that she's reachable now, but for a moment there, I was wondering if I was going to get up there. Bit steep for me. Don't worry. Pretty sure she's a better archer than sword fighter. All right, now let's see what we can get. This does not look like a good place to find anyone useful. This side of the cliff is crawling with hostile Dunlendings. I think that is safe to say. How many do I have to kill? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be this. Wild men at the fords. One down, 7 to go. Now that we've checked that side and found it was full of hostile Dunlendings and certainly not filled with any hiding Rohirrim who were surviving the battle, let's check the other side and see if there's anyone friendly up here, or that is not my definition of friendly. Those are orcs, I think. What, the orcs took one side and the Dunlendings took the other? Yeah, these definitely white hand orcs. Oh well. Lufut Mos. Challenge. The Uruk war leader probably won't. I'll probably skip that one, but we'll see. Hostages and heroes. Break the prisoners' chains to free them. Alright. It says Grimbold in here. Defeat Urukai atop the cliffs. Well, orcs, Urukai, close enough. Let us start with a little. Yeah, definitely Urukai. But we can deal with Urukai. We've dealt with plenty of them now. Where are the prisoners so that we can release them? And maybe we'll even find plant Rohirric banners over slain Uruks. Yeah, there you go. Well, we'll see what they think about that. To avenge Grimbold. Oh, there's one of the. Well, two of them right now. We are going to deal with him. That's a pretty big weapon he's got there. That thing's almost as big as I am. There you go.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Please help us. I don't even want to know what the Uruks have in store. Alright, you don't need to know. Oh, and there's a chain. And I've got to find 4 more of those apparently. Ah, here's another set right over here. Hey, can I break these without the Uruk knowing about it? There you go. Freeing some of the prisoners. Killing some of the Urukai. Here's another set of prisoners right over there. I see something interesting over there. Actually, that's just a backpack. Nothing of interest. Well, do they really have to make the respawn time of that quick? This looks like the final set of Rohirrim we need to release. Be free! You have freed a number of soldiers from the bonds of Lufutmos. Their outlooks are much brighter thanks to your heroic intervention. What was that for? Oh, I apparently got a little bit completed quests of the Westfold? Really? Really? Completed quests of the Western Mint. Oh, this is the Uruk War leader. The challenge. I was expecting him to be a lot worse than just an elite. I was expecting an elite master or something like that, but of course he does have this knockout punch that could be a bit of a problem. All right, now that he's thrown off my stride completely, I guess that's his job. Throw off the stride of the warden completely so that the warden can't kill you, right? I think that's the idea. Yeah, I had completely forgotten about this quest. I probably would have left and said, oh, yeah, there was one more quest I didn't do. Oh, that one. Not worth going back for. But apparently, I'm completing it. So it is one of those lighter small fellowship quests as opposed to one of those really nasty ones that when you see something labeled as small fellowship, sometimes it can be soloed if you're either very good or you have a very good class, such as a warden. Alright, let's see what we got here. Or I should say at least a survivable class. So I managed to do that, so let's get out of here. And now let's check the forest himself to see if Grimbold is still in the area or if he has been killed. I'm sure his wife won't be happy if it's the latter, but this does not look like a place to easily survive if you're one of the Rohirrim. Oh my goodness gracious. They're dead from both sides, all over the place. Whew. Oh, and we have looters, of course. Those nasties who like to steal from the battlefield and take everything that's there. Well, we can deal with looters. Looters and defilers. Defeat looters. What a shock. Well then, I suppose I can do that. The soldiers of the second battle. Well, I suppose I'll be able to finish this fight before checking out what that is for. Probably freeing or meeting with. The soldiers who died at the Fourth of Ison need burial, but you haven't the strength or time to bury them all. You should bury as many as you can before you tire. You gotta be kidding. Well, good Lord Sunu, I suppose that's. Here lies Glasunu, Thane of Martin, and beloved husband of Agawun. Agawun waited long for word of her beloved before she bravely led her people to Helm's Deep in his place. A note lies clutched in his hand. Well, let us look at the paper. Battered note. I found a note addressed to Agawun. All right, let's see. To my dear wife, Agawun. I write this with great haste, for I am wounded. My leg is broken, and I can't get up. My fellow soldiers lie dead around me, and I'm sure my death will come soon, for it is only a matter of time until another horde of enemies pours through the ford. Do not be sad for me, my dear lady. I feel no pain when I think of you. I only hope against all hope that this letter may reach you some day. My only wish is that you're happy and brave and that you survive. Our fair Rohan will prevail. I will not live to see it, but I know that it will. Be safe. Care for the people of Martin. Gladsunu. Well, I suppose I'm going to have to deliver that note to her. I guess I'm also have to go and take care of a couple of these looters here. I now need to find Grimbold. Well, yeah, I guess that's inevitable. Let's see, anything else I can find around here? Such as... Okay, yeah, I have to deliver a to Agawin. That is the quest. Okay. I, I I didn't even read that quest. Now, where am I supposed to find the Rohirrim to bury? Well, it's not like I need... Well, I think it's an optional quest, fortunately. But it looks like I have a quest ring up here. Well, Grimbold's alive. At least I don't have to report 2 deaths yet. Leave me to die, stranger! My prince lies here, and I can't allow myself to live while the ford lies open to the likes of Saruman. Let them kill me here. The great host has already marched, but they are only the beginning. My death is here. Really? You're gonna upset your wife, you know. He urged Grimble to rouse himself. Why? Why should I? Nobody will stand with me. Everyone has retreated, and the enemy cannot be kept out. Alright, well, I'll do whatever I can to rally him, and I get a shield in return for this. Alright. Of course, reputation with a homing glass and all sorts of fun stuff. What can I do to raise his spirits? I suppose we're about to find out.
Grimbold has fallen into a deep gloom since the death of Prince Theodred, and deeper still when Elfhelm and the Rohirrim abandoned him. He now awaits death as the last defender of the fords.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Leave me be and let the enemy come. Just let them come. I will fall here with Prince Theodred. I should have been the one to die, not him, for I had nothing to live for. Well, this is where I belong. I had cheated death for too long. Just leave me alone. All right. I guess I'll tell you something. Oh, I guess I had to click on Grimbold to do that. I tell him the story of Helm's regret. I have wronged your husband, Lady Hildeth, but I hope to right things between myself and Grimbold. I would see that we have not abandoned him. All right, how about Hildeth's regret? Yes? I find myself reflecting upon my regrets. You are leading us as Grimbold would, brave and just. I may do so, Dunmer, but I cannot take back the last words to my husband. If he lives, he is abandoned alone, and it's my fault. My Hildeth. No, I will not do. Rohan will fall, and I will fall with it. All right, how about the story of Theoden and Helm's Deep, and them all going down to there? You thought I remained in Mediceld, hunched like an old tree? So it was when he went to war, but as a wind from the west shakes the leaves. Can it be true? The king has ridden to war himself? The king leaves his hall and rides to war? I feel as if I slumbered too long, and I awoke to find the world wholly changed. I could not save his son, but I will endeavor to keep my king from harm.
Our mission is dire.
If my aging king can bring himself from a warm hearth and soft chair, then I will not yet condemn Rohanda's loss. I will fight for Theoden, as I have always done. Erkenbrand! Erkenbrand! We must find Erkenbrand, for he has good soldiers with him before we were split asunder. Erkenbrand! He cannot be far. He can't be far. For Theoden! For Erkenbrand! All right, let's go. We've got hope, finally. Forward. And leap. And leap. 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 Let. And, well, we're getting out, right? What can go wrong? Except for this troll that's up ahead. There's grave danger ahead. Well, I think that is classified as a bit of an understatement.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Elite Master, all right. Grimbold has stopped short, his voice dropping to a whisper. Look out ahead. Do you see the size of that troll? I'm a hobbit. It looks twice as high to me as it does to you. Yes, we must try to take him down. I do not think we will die today, Pineleaf. However, the odds may be against us. For Rohan! Yeah, alright, let's go. Uh, well, I expected to do some flying. Because we have aerodynamic hobbits! Oh, yeah, there you go. And now for you. What happened? Grimbold! It's you! I have been searching everywhere for you, and I heard the confrontation. Erkenbrand! Gandalf! How did you meet here? I cannot see that we have all been looking for each other, Grimbold. Though we cannot fathom how we're so lucky. We cannot fathom how we're so lucky to arrive at the same time. Oh. I suppose a little something has gone well, but come, you must listen. You have found Grimbold, and Erkenbrand has found us. This is an unexpected turn of fortune indeed. I am sorry that your reunion must be swift, but we can't tarry here, my friends. It is to the Hornburg that we must look. To the Hornburg. I suppose we'll need to gather Erkenbrand's army before we head over to the Hornburg. A little later than I would have liked, but I believe that this turn of events has been fortuitous. I do not think I would have been able to gather them all without you, Pineleaf. Well, I'm glad I was useful in that. Now, how's this shield compared to the one I have? It's an improvement. I guess I'll grant that. An improvement. Never hurts when you have an improvement. So we need to get to the Hornburg, you said? Yes, let us make for Helm's Deep at once, Pineleaf. You must ride at once to the aid of King Theoden. Shadowfax and I will go with Erkenbrand, Grimbold, and Dunhere at whatever pace the army on foot soldiers can move. Hurry, Pineleaf. Do not miss the closing of Helm's Gate against the enemy, or you will be on the wrong side, and you will not survive the approach of the Horde. Well, there is that little detail, and it looks like that's what gets you the last of the class trait points that you need. Anything you wish to say?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Go well, friend Warden. If I had my horse, I would ride with you now, but it is not to be. I hope to fight at your side one day, Pineleaf. You were valiant to rally Grimbold from his despair. A true friend of Rohan. A true friend of Rohan. Well, farewell.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
It felt good to grasp a sword again, Pineleaf. Very good. I have you to thank for my reunion with my allies. With Erkenbrand at our helm, we will crash upon the foes as they fall on Helm's Deep. Now I march, and I hope that I will fight alongside of you, Pineleaf. Good luck to you, my friend. Your deeds will be worthy of song this night. I know it. Then it's time for me to get back to Helm's Gate, which is where you're going to meet me in the next episode of Complete Pineleaf.